Hello Gemini, welcome back to my channel. This is a message for December 29th on the full moon in Cancer onto January 3rd into 2021. Let's see what messages we receive. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing, leaving me a comment. I'm really grateful for all of you who are doing that. Wow, we start out with the Ace of Cups. Just like what I was saying, that the Ace of Cups is that inward love and also receiving love. So some of you could be giving an offer, or there could be an offer coming in, could be from Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Again, this is about what you have learned and what you're learning on the 29th and the 30th during the full moon in Cancer, which asks the questions, what did you learn? What did you discover this year? How have you grown? And the full moon in Cancer is heightened emotion. So whatever you've been coming back to into yourself, this is all the stuff that needed to crash down. You're allowing it to crash down. You're being like water, really listening to your emotions and freeing and cleansing yourself, letting things go. So this is the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups talks about receiving love, giving love, unconditional love. Let's see what follows this card. I will be clarifying with the Light Seers deck, and I thought that I would also bring in some romance cards. Okay, we also have the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So that could be your own energy here. The Queen of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, and also Leo. So this is taking bold action with your truth and clarity. So there's been some truth that is coming in for you during this time. You could be dealing with these energies, or simply these could be your own energies that are coming in. So let's see what other cards are going to come in as I grab another thing here. So this is some truth that has come to light for you. And I will clarify these. So where are you taking bold action? Because the Queen of Wands, she takes bold action towards things. She's a visionary, very passionate, creative. She radiates. Now he, she, it doesn't matter, takes the driver's seat and expresses creativity with confidence. She shines, a leader. And here, this is now coming into some truths about yourself when it comes to love and the action that you're taking. Some of you could be taking action in 2021, or by the end of this month going into 2021 when it comes to love and romance and creativity. Maybe bringing some creativity into your heart. Again, that is very heart-centered. So receiving and giving love with the Ace of Cups. And the things that you've needed to cut out. So I really feel, Gemini, that there's been some things that have opened up for you. Let's grab a romance angel, and then I will do clarifiers. So let's see what the romance angel, and I'll just take one card, and this one wants to come out. So it says, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So some of you, and this card at the bottom, so separation. So some of you could have left a relationship, and some of you could be entering a new relationship, or this is coming back to a relationship that had left, because it says here, time apart, your partner is on the horizon. So again, if this is that you're single, and this could be, you know what, I want to leave the past in the past relationship, there is a new relationship that is coming in. So it's saying, don't base the new relationship on your past. Bring the wisdom, your truth of what it is that you want to experience in a relationship. Let's go with the twin flame card. I do have engagement also at the bottom of the deck. With my own twin flame card, let's see what card comes out. Let's just pick. This one wants to come out. My wish. Wow. Everything reminds me of you. I still love you. And we have soul contracts, patterns, and cycles. Again, and then we have sacred union, divine timing, synchronicity. So as I'm seeing here, there is a sacred union coming in 2021. And if this is for some of you that are coming back, you're really realizing that the person that you are with, whether it was a fire sign, air sign, water sign, it doesn't matter, they're energies. So this is in realizing that, you know what, well, everything does remind me of you, and I really still love you. So this is, you know, after a time apart, you're now wanting this sacred union to come back in together. Why? Because you had to learn and close out a karmic cycle. So some things that needed to learn by you and by the other person, the patterns, okay? But the soul contract is when we have contracts with other people to come into union for a lot of lessons. Let's pull a animal spirit card and let's see the card that wants to come out. Okay, I'm going to take the first card out, which is Flamingo Embrace the In-Between. I love this card because 26 comes down to an 8. And this card is talking about where you were and where you're going. So it's kind of like being in the here and now when I'm seeing the card of Embrace the In-Between. So there's nowhere to be. You're in this place and this wheel is turning. So it's telling you to bring balance and harmony. When we're in between things, there's a time of rest prior to taking action and moving forward. And by embracing the in-between, it's just asking you to really be right here, right now, because right here, right now is where the magic happens. Then we also have watch your words. So that comes with the Ace of Swords, and it's saying, you know what? It's the way that you are communicating or the way you had communicated or somebody else was communicating towards you, and you're really realizing how words can really cut deeply or they can really bring healing. So where are you within this union and what it is that is coming in? And it's also, you know, this card, for some of you, if this is in regards to creativity, it is asking you to really go within and to look at the opportunities that are presenting themselves to you when it comes to creativity and taking action, because you can trust it. You can trust the momentum and yourself into taking action into what you want to experience in this in-between stage, okay? So let's clarify with the Light Seers deck, and let's see what is coming on. The first card, Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups talks about either somebody walked away from you or you walked away from somebody else, like I said. And this is the Eight of Cups with the Ace of Cups comes to the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment, right? She is walking, again, he, she, towards the sunset. Why is that? Because the Eight of Cups brings us to a place of, okay, I've experienced everything I've needed to experience, but it's no longer emotionally fulfilling. Now, again, let me talk about the full moon Cancer. Full moon in Cancer is in regards to your feelings and your emotions. So when we leave something behind because we've learned the lesson, we've gained everything we've needed to gain, we're going towards that next cup, right? Towards the unknown, towards something that is better because it's not been experienced. Everything that needed to be experienced has already been experienced. On the Queen of Wands, let's see. Okay, so this tells me that somebody was holding back their energy. It could have been here with the passion. So within a relationship, if this is in regards to a relationship, there was a holding back. The Four of Pentacles talks about that. When the Four of Pentacles shows up, it talks about how we can hold back and keep our energy to ourselves. Why is that? Because you can have been emotionally withdrawn. So anytime you get emotionally withdrawn and you see that your energy is being depleted, we pull back, no longer taking action. And this could be, we can reverse it. The other person once was bold, visionary, and wanted to really bring passion and fire, but that person's fire burnt out and this person needed to hold back. So let's see with the Ace of Swords, what comes on the Ace of Swords. And the card that fell on the floor, yeah, Ten of Wands in reverse. So the Ten of Wands in reverse is exactly that. It is a done. It is done. No longer wanting to carry anything that is not belonging to self, right? So if you're carrying somebody else's emotions or somebody else's passions or creativity for them, it's time to drop that. Allow that person to evolve and allow that person to carry its own weight. Now, no matter whether this is family, friends, relationships, wherever this is, whatever ship it is, right? So it's in realizing that, you know what, that there is something better that is coming for you, but it's in realizing where were you holding back? Where was somebody else holding back in regards to, let's say, the relationship? And now you walked away, or that person walked away, held their cup back because they felt that they weren't receiving, or you weren't receiving all that you wanted to receive with the Ace of Cups, and it was carrying too much weight. So some truth came into light in regards to the things that you were carrying. Let's pull a couple more on give your relationship a chance and separation. And let's see, yeah, it's a completion. So the world talks about completing. It is the last card in the zodiac. I'm sorry, in the tarot. And this is all about wholeness, completion, raising your vibration. It's the final card of the journey. And now it's about unity, consciousness, acceptance, and really coming from a place of light and really allowing yourself to close out 2020 and prior to that. Why? Because there's been a lot of lessons learned. This is victory out of completion into a new completed cycle. So you are now manifesting from a full circle. Okay, so allowing the old to fall away so you can turn the wheel and now really go towards that wish, whatever that wish is for you. But it looks really beautiful and promising. Seven of Swords in reverse. With this card, with the wheel, soul contracts, yes. This is, again, in realizing when the Seven of Swords comes up. Seven of Swords is normally doing shady behavior, secrets, somebody pulling back or taking things, really being for self, somebody doing things for just for themselves. And it's a very sly, sneaky person, okay? It's a pattern. So something that you don't see coming that somebody else does. And this comes out of nowhere. This is somebody who is for themselves. Now, whether this is you or if it's the other person, in reverse, again, it's pulling back the energy and really recognize where you have been dishonest, where you put your energy and your cup of love. And if it was not reciprocated, it is time for you to complete that. So you can come into union here with a sacred union, which is divine timing. So as we release the old, then you are preparing yourself for the new. But if you're not releasing the old, the new can't come in. You're blocking that energy. And these two with this is really blocking yourself from anything that's not emotionally or mentally fulfilling. And if you feel depleted by your own energy and the weight that you were carrying, it is now time. It's time during the separation, the truths that have come out. And now you are embracing the in-between. Okay, so let's put a final card and let's see. Okay, High Priestess, and I have the Ten of Cups at the bottom, but it was in reverse. So that would be the ultimate family happiness, the ultimate happiness in life. So something that you thought was going to bring you this ultimate happiness went in its reversal. So it had to turn. High Priestess, when the High Priestess shows up, she's very intuitive. She's strong-willed. She's got strong self-esteem and being very comfortable in your skin. So this is knowing in your gut what makes sense. It's the mystery. It's the illumination, the light, grasping, dualism. And this is in being still and trusting yourself. So it's saying right now to really trust yourself during this process of shifting. Yeah, some of you are definitely moving on to something else here. This is in leaving the old behind, leaving anything that was mentally and emotionally draining and challenging. So it is saying that you are now making a move, but be careful of the words that you use as you do that. As I say that, I cut the deck for the last card, which is the Knight of Wands. So this has a couple of meanings. The Knight of Wands could be now taking action towards everything that you do want to bring in. It's a knight, it's fast moving, but it's a knight. So the page was the idea. The knight says is now time for you to take a fast action towards something. It's in pursuit, right? And it's in pursuit to take action. So this is, and also the other meaning would be that whatever you are leaving behind, it's an energy. You guys kept doing it with the wheel. So back and forth, look at that. Again, somebody needs to raise their vibration. I'm really getting a strong fire and water signs here with the Page of Cups. It's very immature energy. What it's saying is that somebody isn't emotionally really giving you all that you wanted. There was a lot of in and out with this energy. And these are the things that you're leaving behind. as you're going into 2021 in the lessons of the full moon in Cancer. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and leaving me a comment. Until next time, Happy New Year, sending you love and light. Namaste.